What's up, y'all? I'm out here at the range again, and it's all about the jelly testing today. As you can see by the title, we're checking out some 22 Magnum out here on this one. Just picked up that Walther WMP, as y'all know, so I figured since I got this thing, I might as well try out some 22 Magnum out of this 4.5-inch barrel and see how good it does. So just like always, we got the jelly contraption out here. I got the chrono, I got 2 blocks of gel. Now, I've done a couple tests already, and I've got quite a few traction here because I had to take some extra shots because it wasn't wanting to cooperate with me. But I believe this just being 22 Magnum, I think we got enough room down there on the bottom, and I'll give y'all plenty of views so you can get a good look at it. But what we're going to check out on this one is this Hornady Critical Defense 22 Magnum, the 45 grain with the FTX projectile in it. Now, this thing is saying out of 1 7/8" barrel, so a short barrel, you're looking at 1,000 feet per second at the muzzles. These are some nice 22 mag defensive rounds, got the nice nickel plated case and the FTX projectile there. Now, as far as the tools, like I said, we definitely going to be using this Walther WMP. Like y'all know, I just picked this thing up. It's got the 4.5-inch barrel, so until now the only handgun I've had to run these Magnums out of has been my different length Heritage revolvers, so this ought to be pretty interesting to see what it does out of this. And then speaking of Heritage revolvers, for our short barrel, we're going to use the Heritage Barkeep. Now, Heritage calls this a 2-inch barrel, but if you measure it from the end of the forcing cone, this is actually a 2 5/8" barrel on this little revolver. But I'm personally very interested to see how these do out of the longer barrel Walther. I've tried them out of several different revolvers. These Critical Defense, even I've tried these a couple times, and they did pretty good out of certain length revolvers, so I'm expecting some pretty good performance out of this Walther. But enough of that chit-chatting about it. Let me get all this set up and let's get started. All right, y'all, let's see what kind of speeds this stuff wants to give us. Since I've got right much of this ammo, I'm gonna do a 5-round average out of each one of them. We're gonna start out with the little Heritage Barkeep and see what kind of speeds we get. 1175, 1048, 1106, 1153, and 1046. I believe that was it. Yeah, so a little bit inconsistent out of that, but it is a revolver, so I'm sure we're getting some gas loss. Let's go down there and check that average. All right, so the 5-round average out of the Heritage Barkeep was 1,105 feet per second, so not too bad, honestly, out of this short little barrel. Let me get this reset and let's see what that WMP can do. All right, y'all, the 4.5 barrel WMP, we're gonna do 5 rounds out of this also. I expect these are gonna be moving right much faster. 1333, 1310, 1329, 1232, and 1300, so definitely a good bit faster. Let's check out the average. All right, now we're talking. The 5-round average out of the Walther was 1,312 feet per second. And if you remember out of the little Barkeep, it was 1105. So you're talking about 207 feet per second more out of this Walther. That's definitely a significant difference right there. So I think that's gonna make a decent amount of performance difference in this gel. But let me get this reset and y'all know what time it is. All right, y'all, it's little Magnum jelly time. I'm gonna put 1 round out of each one of them down there into the gel. We're gonna start out with the Heritage Barkeep. I got a feeling there might be some drama going on down here with all these tracks. I'm trying to just pinpoint this stuff. I'm gonna try to put this one up above the other ones and to the left side there. All right, that's pretty much exactly where I wanted to put it. Let me go down there and make sure that stayed in. All right, y'all, luckily that one ended up perfect down there. We're gonna try the Walther next. I'm gonna try to put this at the bottom somewhere. This is the one I'm not feeling too good about. I really don't want to clean more wood out of my gel. Let's see what we can do, y'all. Actually, I think that worked out perfect. Let me go down there and make sure it stayed in and let's check them out. All right, y'all, let's look at what we got down here. We got a lot of tracks, but these two we just run are pretty separated. This one right here That's the one out of the Barkeep. You can see the projectile here turned around backwards. Nice wound channel coming in. Penetration, it's a little bit iffy. It's within the FBI standards, but a little bit iffy right there. Again, the projectile's turned around backwards. Not a whole lot of expansion from what I can see, but it did expand some. So that was the Barkeep. Now the one on the bottom, of course, the Walther out of the WMP. Again, very nice wound channel. Now it's a little bit misleading. It looks like there's a much bigger wound area here on the Barkeep, but that's because the Walther's got the same thing. It's just turned sideways, but I'll show you from above. You'll be able to see they're pretty much identical, but nice big wound channel on the Walther. Comes way on out here. Now forward momentum takes it about an inch or so past where the bullet came to rest, and then it rebounded back. It looks like this one's also facing backwards, and a whole lot more expansion on this one for sure. As far as the penetration measurement on it, the one out of the Barkeep is sitting at exactly 12.5 inches, so it just did make it even into the FBI standards, and for me that's still a little bit short being in bear gel. The one out of the WMP had forward momentum out to 15 1/4, and it rebounded back to about 14, almost 14.5. So 15 1/4 forward momentum on that WMP, and some nice expansion that I could already see. As you can see down in the center down there, that way at the bottom, that's that WMP. So I just wanted to show you that wound track is basically the same exact size as the one out of the Barkeep that's up here on the top. All right, y'all, let's take a look at these projectiles. So this one right here is out of the Walther WMP. This one right here is out of the Barkeep. So no doubt about it, this one out of the WMP had much more expansion. Now that being said, from what I can just tell before I measurement, it's very little size difference in them. So you still had great expansion actually out of this Barkeep. I think that's fantastic for that little short barrel revolver like that to expand. That's some really good rounds right there for sure. That's a testament to how good these rounds actually are. But let's get us some measurements on these things. I don't think there was any loss other than the little red insert, so you'll have a little bit of loss there. The one out of the Walther, 44.6 grains exactly. The one from the Barkeep is 44.4 grains, so nearly exactly the same. I would say the loss from both of those is from that little polymer insert. As far as expansion, I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of difference, but let's see what we got. We'll do the Barkeep first. We got 313, 316, and 3155. So very consistent expansion, pretty nice expansion to be out of such a short barrel revolver. The one out of the WMP, we got 336, 332, and 333, so definitely a little more expansion out of that one. But there you have it, y'all. The Hornady Critical Defense 22 Magnum out of the WMP and the little Heritage revolver. Very nice performance, I think, out of both of these. Very nice expansion on them. Penetration could have been a little bit further, but you know, it is what it is. Now, as far as which one of these I'd prefer based on performance, if size was not a consideration as far as the size of the tool and concealment, it'd be the WMP, obviously, all day long. You got a little bit more expansion, and then of course you got more energy dumped, you know, and more penetration. So just better performance all the way around. Now that being said, if concealment was a factor, this little Heritage Barkeep, I'm telling you, that's pretty impressive for that short barreled little revolver and this 22 Magnum round. All right, y'all, there's our first 22 Magnum test using the Walther WMP, and it definitely did not disappoint. Using these critical defense rounds, we saw excellent wound channel, excellent penetration, fantastic expansion out of them, just all around great performance with the critical defense and the Walther. Now, that being said, the Barkeep was no slouch either. Just the 2 5/8 inch barrel had some fairly decent penetration on it, some good expansion on them, nice wound channel on it. So again, if concealability is a concern, I'd carry the Barkeep. Now, if concealability of the tool and size is not a concern at all, it's the Walther all day long, because obviously it outperformed the Barkeep in every way. But y'all let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments. If you were going to carry in one of these tools, would you choose the Walther just because of the greater performance, or would you rather have that Barkeep just for the concealability and the small size of it? Let me know y'all's thoughts down in the comments below. But if you did enjoy the video, as always, take a second, hit that thumbs up button, subscribe to the channel, channel, and make sure you click that bell notification icon so hopefully you can get notified when I upload these new videos. Check out all my affiliate links down below. You know the deal with the Amazon. If you shop through there anyway, hit that storefront link up first, go straight through Amazon like normal from there, and anything you buy anywhere on Amazon, I get a kickback from them towards the channel, so I really do appreciate that. Check out those Axle Ear Pro affiliate links down below. You can get some fantastic ear pro and save a pile of money using those links versus going straight through their site. As always, I appreciate all my Range Gang members for reaching down and hitting that join button, and every single one of y'all that supports the channel by watching my videos, by hitting that thumbs up, subscribing to the channel, and leave me those comments down below. Like I said, let me know what you think about the performance of these rounds. I've got a bunch of good stuff coming y'all's way, some really good jelly tests, and a couple more new tools that y'all hadn't seen yet, so make sure you stay on the lookout for that. And in the meantime, stay safe, stay prepared, and I'll see you soon.